Easy Play of the Day, driven by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
They'll kick it out to Stump for three. It's blocked by Hunter Hudson, and Cal Poly Pomona stamps their ticket into the West Regional Final. Holy man!
Yes, fresh off the run to the Division II Elite Eight, Cal Poly Pomona women's head coach Danelle Bishop and All-American forward Sydney Nelson in the house right now. And I thank you guys for being here. But let's start off. You guys made it to the Elite Eight for the first time in 12 years. Coach, what was that run like to get there?
It was amazing, and we faced a lot of adversity this season, and just had a lot of our players just really stick together, and it was glue down the stretch, and I'm just so proud of them.
What about you?
Oh, it was amazing. I've never had an experience like this, so to be able to share it with not only my team but my friends, my genuine friends, and just this group of women, it's such a surreal experience. I'm just happy that I'm here. So.
Coach, what stood out about this team this year opposed to other teams that you've had in the past at Cal Poly?
Well, we actually were low on guards this year, so I just told Sydney's parents in the back room that, if you had asked me in December we were going to Elite Eight, I would have told you no. But I think a lot of people counted us out, and we just have a team that is full of grit and determination, and, our biggest quote is mental is to physical is 4 is to 1. You put your mind, you can do anything when you set your mind to it, so that's what they did, and I think, we saw the results.
Everybody looks good on paper. Was there a point during the season early on when you knew that this team would be very good?
Yes, we were leading in rebounding, we were leading in defense, holding team. That was our identity. We knew that we were low on guards, and we knew that we had to figure out what were we going to be really good at, and it was defense. And so defense and rebounding, and offense wins games, defense wins championships, and that's what we stuck to. And they bought into it. It's one thing, as you know, for a coach to sell that. It's a whole nother thing when your team completely buys into it. So it was really awesome.
Sydney, your first team All-American, how would you describe your game?
I definitely say I'm more of an inside player on offense, but a lot of my points definitely come from transition points or from my teammates feeding me the ball. My field goal percentage, it tends to be pretty high because I do like to get in the paint. I maybe call myself like a slasher, if you would. So very aggressive, use my body, power it up.
When you're looking at yourself, basically balling out right now, what's the mentality for you? I mean, look at you taking it strong down low and everything.
I remember this game specifically. I was very hyped. The crowd was very loud. I don't know, that just gave me a lot of energy. It was I was really in the zone. So not too many thoughts, but it was just I have to go hard. I have to get this rebound. I have to get this point. I have to get this stop. It was always next play for me, so.
Coach, how are you feeling about next year? I know this season's over, you got to kind of put that in the past, but you got to also start gearing up for next year and the expectations for next year. What are your thoughts on that?
We were just talking about it back there too. We're really excited. We graduated 2 seniors, and one of them unfortunately was injured most of the season, and another one came off the bench. So we returned everybody. Wow. Signed a couple of players already, and waiting for the portal to open up here in another week. And we're really looking forward to it. I think it was probably about maybe on the bus ride, and players were already talking about next year and what they were going to do to get better, so it was pretty exciting.
Well, one player that's coming back is Sydney, an All-American. Yes. What does it mean to you to have someone like that coming back?
You're watching these highlights. She is phenomenal, but I think what's even better than that is our players call her the pride and joy of our team. It was a joke, but it's the truth. They love her, and you can just see her demeanor and her character and her as a person. And so as great of a basketball player, and you guys have been around a lot of people, when they're good people, it makes it even more special, and that's what I think I'm most looking forward to. She's a phenomenal leader for this team, and came in, got freshman of the year, this quiet little freshman, and then it's she just blossomed. And so as a coach, you really love to see that, and so we're really happy for her and excited for her, and big things still to come.
Coach, you mentioned quiet, and when we met her in the green room, she seemed like she was our BFF. Is there some pit bull in her that we haven't seen?
There is, and it takes a lot to sometimes get it out of her, but she shows up every single day in practice, and until a little quick story. I honestly didn't think she was going to make it. She was late to practice the
God.
very first
Oh, no,
day of her
late.
freshman year. She was late, and we had a nice little heart-to-heart, and I said, we don't do that here at Cal Poly Pomona, and that doesn't work. That's not part of our standards. And she turned it around, got freshman of the year, and from there, it's just been on. And so to see her just lead her teammates, she's a mentor for them, and just her work ethic. And when you're around people that work hard every day, you see the results, and that's what she does. So it's exciting.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. Cal Poly Pomona coach Danelle Bishop and Sydney Nelson on the show. Sydney Nelson and Byron Scott are actually going to play one-on-one during the break.
No, we're not.
When we come back, because you may lose. I'm joking.